Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this makeup look. It's kind of like a soft glam, you know, kind of glowy and stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a couple more makeup tutorials and more sit-down videos for the next little bit because I did get in a car accident and I'm very sore and I can't go to the gym at the moment. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do some random videos and like videos I kind of planned to do, but then I just kept doing fitness videos over top of them. But yeah, if you want to know how to get this makeup look, then keep watching. I don't know which way the screen moves, so yeah. So I'm going to start off by putting this Hard Candy, I think it's a color correcting primer. I think it's supposed to be good for red because I have really red skin. I'm going to just put this all over my cheek area where it's red. The next one I use is the Benefit POREFESSIONAL pore filling primer, obviously. This one is just like the mini one because I want to try it out. I have to say I'm not a big fan. I actually like that, like, I'll just put a little thing on the screen of what it's actually called. The one from Walmart, the like pore filling, like kind of silicone-y feeling one. I'm just gonna put this all in like this area and like a little bit on the side of my nose because I got big pores there. The last primer that I use is just the Nivea, I gotta say this right this time, Aftershave Balm for sensitive skin. I just find it's a really good base because it's really tacky. My makeup likes to disappear throughout the day, but when I use this it stays pretty long. I just put so much on my face, wow. You just want to rub it until it gets tacky and then we can move on. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture. I'm going to use the, ooh, can you see it? LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation. Mine is in the shade Fair, but like I have to have fake tan on to wear this. It's so dark, so I don't know. And then I'm going to mix in my MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation, which is like that really sheer stuff, but it gives like a really nice glow over top of other foundations, even though this is supposed to be like a illuminating foundation. But I'm going to put this one on first and then I'll top it with the MAC one. So I'm just going to use my little L'Oreal, I think it's a L'Oreal sponge. I'm just going to blend that in. Okay, so that's all blended in. I go over with my MAC Studio Face and Body. I'm just going to use my little blender again and just give a little bit more luminosity. I don't even know. Oh, you can kind of see it there, like right here, it like catches. Yes. It's very rare that I have glowy skin because usually it just goes so dry. So for concealer, I am going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. Mine's in Fair Neutral. And I do mix a little bit of the Revlon COLORSTAY, I think it's COLORSTAY concealer. And this is in the shade 01 Fair. The only reason I put this in is I find this one very hard to blend out. And it's very thick, so I put it a little bit. I'm just going to put a... But then I take my, what was it? My Revlon, completely forgot. And I just put it like that. And since it's a little bit darker, I'm going to put it on like my little breakouts and stuff. Add a dot to my forehead because it needs to be brightened. Wow. Can you see how thick that dot is? Gonna have a white forehead. Once that is all blended out, I'm going to take, I believe this is my RCMA powder, the No Color Translucent Powder. And I'm just going to use my damp sponge. And I'm going to place this on the side of my nose here. And just a little under my eye, because my eyes are the only part of my face that get oily, honestly. And my chin a little bit, but nothing stays near my eyes. Okay, so that's all I'm going to use the RCMA powder for. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder. I'll leave everything linked below that I used if I can find a link. And then I'm just going to use my Ollie and Olivia big fluffy brush. I'm just really lightly setting it. I don't want to put like an absurd amount because I kind of want to use my cushion bronzer, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to take my Maybelline New York, so I'm going to put a little line here and on that side, and then use my beauty blender thingy to blend it out. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to take, I have my Sephora I Heart Cushion Bronzer. I just take the end of my beauty blender and dip it in. And then I just place it above where I put the contour, whatever, concealer line. You don't want to bring it down too far. I did that the other day and I looked nuts. So, learn from my mistakes. I think that's enough bronziness. I'm quickly just going to take my Becca Cosmetics like Champagne Pop from the Jaclyn Hill collab. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush. Just this little tiny guy. It's the one I use for highlight all the time. Just dip it in there, tap it off. Love highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows right now. So once I'm done like with my little brow pencil, I'm gonna use my, what's it called? Make Me Brow by Essence. I think this is just, it's an 02 Brownie Brows. So I'm gonna start on my eyeballs. Bear with me. Not sure what kind of eye look I'm going with, but I'm going to take my Shade and Light Contour palette and I'm just going to use a mixture of the first two colors. I just take my little chubby little guy and I just mix those together. But for start, I'm going to add like a little transition color. And I'm going to take the first one on the contour part of the Kat Von D and just put that in my crease. There, we got a little bit of a transition going on. So I have my little Z palette, still working on filling it, but they're expensive to ship. So this is a Colorpop Note to Self. I should probably face it towards you guys. It's just like a orangey brown. I'm going to use the same little fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and just put it right on top of that last color. If anyone has the Morphe Pro palettes, like the 35O and 35R, I think the other one's called, like those kind of palettes, please comment below and let me know if it's worth getting because I want the 35O because those are like my colors so bad. Ooh, also, does anyone have any camera recommendations for filming, like whether it be this kind of filming, like makeup tutorials, like sitting down here, or my fitness ones, like for the gym and stuff? Because right now I just use my iPhone, but I would love to get a camera, but they're so expensive, and I don't know, like since they are so expensive, I don't want to buy one that like ends up not being like very good. So if anyone like that does YouTube and stuff like has any recommendations, please either leave them in the comments below or like use my email. I'll have it in the description and let me know because I really want one, and that's like my goal for this year is to buy myself a camera. Once that's all blended out, I'm gonna go into my Carli Bybel palette and I'm gonna keep using this brush until I get to darker colors, and then I'm gonna use a smaller one. But I'm gonna take this middle top shade here. And again, I'm just adding on top. I really like to layer colors, if you cannot tell. Once that's all blended out, I am going to switch brushes. So it's just a little chubster guy here. I'm gonna go in with this kind of darker one, and then I'm gonna go in this one, and I'm kind of gonna mix them together and just do the outer portion a little bit darker. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to my little Z palette, and I'm gonna take just my little e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Can you even read it? Probably not. I am gonna spritz it with my setting spray. I just used the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Spritz that a little bit, and I'm gonna go into, I believe this is Colorpop again, and it's called Come and Get It, and it's just like this like metallic-y kind of purple with a little bit of like a yellow. Oh, I almost dropped it. Yellow undertone. Tap off that excess. And I'm gonna put on my inner corner, or like the inner portion of my eyelid. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty. Can you see that? And I'm just gonna spray it again because it did kind of dry up a little bit. I'll do the same on the other eye. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna go back into that one brown, like the first one we used, or not the first one, but the first one in the Z palette, and back to my little fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go back in and kind of blend out any harsh edges, which seems pretty good so far, so that's good. I'm gonna kind of like try to smoke it out on the side here with that color as well. Can you just see what I did? This is what happens when I try to like do fancy makeup things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna smoke it out. I'm gonna mess up my makeup. So much pigment. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. I think I'm gonna be done with the upper. I like it. I'm gonna do the lower lash line, and what I'm going to do, just brushed away all the fallout. Going back to my Shade and Light contour palette. Gonna take the really dark shade here on this little flat. Ooh, my face kind of works as like a background. Little brush. I'm just gonna press that into like my lower lash line. Ta-da! I'm going to take my Still Spa Essentials concealer brush, just a little guy, kind of tiny, petite. And I'm just gonna mix these two together and like smoke it out a bit. I'm gonna use my Z palette and my Carli Bybel to smoke it out. I'm going to use my Daily Brush Cleanser, and the same brush I just used for that like sparkly shadow on my lid. I'm just gonna brush or clean that off, have it all clean and all pretty. And I'm going to take a mixture of these two and start smoking it out. So where I smoked it on the top, I'm just kind of connecting it in the corner here. That's why I used this darker color here to buff out that corner, because then now it like blends together pretty well, if you can see that. Ta-da! Okay, actually I think I'm gonna leave the lower lash line like that because it's pretty warm and I kind of like it. I'm gonna clean off this brush as well because I don't know the last time I used it. Actually, it's probably clean, so I did just wash my brushes. This is an Eco Tools. It doesn't have a name or anything. It's just like a flat eyeshadow brush. Carli Bybel palette comes with 4 like highlighters. I'm going to mix the first 2 and I'm gonna like pack that on my inner corner and give myself like a really intense glow. Okay, so that did like nothing. Gonna go back with our setting spray, spritz it a little. And I'm gonna take the lightest one and see if I can make something happen. I like how I'm going like so full out on my eyes right now, and I'm actually not doing anything today. Okay, to further intensify the inner corners, I did just put a little bit of the Champagne Pop highlighter. I don't know really if it did much. I can't really tell from my phone right now. But I'm done with my eyes. I'm not doing eyeliner because I suck at it. I'm going to use my clear little brow gel, which is just the one from Essence. It's Lash and Brow. It's just the clear mascara that looks brown now because I use it so much. And just coat my eyebrows with that to set them in place. Oh, another thing. If anyone has the Anastasia brow gel, can you let me know like if it actually like glues your brows in place all day? Because this stuff like kind of works, but like I feel like they move around after a while. So let me know about the Anastasia one because they are expensive. So I don't want to buy them and then be like, oh, that wasn't worth it. That's like this thing. I do not like it. I'm going to take 2 mascaras. I'm going to put the Essence Get Big Lashes in Triple Black Mascara, just like that. It's got like a really fat wand, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like it's got a chubby wand. Love it for volumizing. I'm actually going to curl my eyelashes first. Okay, so I'm now going to take that mascara and put it on. Okay, so now that I have like 1 coat of that on, I'm going to let it dry for maybe a minute tops. I'll finish my lips quick. I'm just going to use this one because I'm pretty sure if I actually leave today, I'm probably just going to take my lip stuff off. So I'm going to line my lips with the Essence Lip Liner number 11 in the nude, just to add a little bit of an outline. Broke it. We'll sharpen it. Okay, I'm not going to fill my lips in completely with the lip liner. Definitely Aquarius because I know I bought it, but I'm so confused on where all the writing went. See, I'm going to set my face before I do my next mascara so it doesn't like run everywhere. Okay, so, wow, I said that loud. My next mascara is another Essence Lash Princess. And it's got a smaller wand, which is really good for your lower lashes. But I find it actually gives a lot of volume. It's like, oh, I just drew all over my finger. Got a little smaller kind of wand going on. That is how I like my eyelashes to look. So this is my finished look. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I just said thumbs up and I was gonna say like the video. Same thing, yeah, thumbs up. Leave comments below for the things I asked in the video about the Morphe Pro palettes with the 35O and stuff like that. The Anastasia brow gel, if you have it, let me know how it is. And any video suggestions, you can leave them in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be posting more random videos for the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks, until I can get back into working out, because I have to slowly ease up. I can barely lay on my bed because my back is so sore, and my neck and stuff, it's sore to touch, it's bruised, my ribs really hurt, so gotta work into that. But I'm hoping in the next probably 3 weeks I can get a few more videos up. I have one more workout video which will be up probably before this video. And yeah, so if you like this video, then do all the things I just said before. And then yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.